Stacy. I'm on my way down to the garden center to go buy me some plants to grow in my garden this year. I didn't have a chance to start any from seed because my son, who's special needs, was really sick, so I didn't get to do that this year, but that's okay. So we'll just be buying us some vegetables, spending some money that I don't want to spend. But my son says I look like the Terminator with my glasses on, so I'll be back. Alright, y'all, I'm back. I just got back from town. Had to go get some garden plants to plant in my garden. Now, let me tell you, those places are a ripoff. Let me show you what I got. Alright, so I got one bag of soil, another bag of soil, 2 bags of soil, $20 for 2 bags of soil. I got me a fruit tree. Now, the fruit tree I spent money on because I wanted it to be bearing fruit. So I spent the extra money. That's fine. But that mofo was $75. And then I only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 plants. I only got 12 plants. I decided just to do the necessities. I'm doing a very small garden this year because I just didn't I didn't start my own seeds, and I couldn't because my son was sick, so it's okay. We're going to do a small garden. But I only got that many plants, and then I got this avocado tree. This other one's a plum tree. But I got an avocado tree. And all that, just that little bit, cost me $260. Well, oh yeah, I got this tomato plant. Those mofos ripped me off big time. I'm telling you, that those little hole-in-the-wall places, or even the big places, they just get you. So, yeah, we're gonna keep it small this year. I really want to work on more of your perennials, like the fruit trees and stuff. I have fruit trees. I just want to fill in the gaps with ones I don't have, and more of my medicinal garden. So I'm going to be working on that this year more so. But I got the main plants I need, which is, of course, your tomato. And I just got a bigger one because I think I'm a little late to the game on that. So I wanted to spend the money and get a little bit bigger one. And then I got, let's see, what is this? We got us bee balm. I got some bee balm. That's part of my medicinal garden mainly. Then we got some banana peppers. I have to have banana peppers every year because I like to ferment them. They taste real well for sandwiches. Then we got our Thai basil because I like to make pho. Now, well, I'm going to have to do something on that. And the shadow's getting to it. I'm sorry. And then I got cherry tomato. Of course, cherry tomatoes do good no matter what. And I always have some growing all by themselves usually sometimes. And then I got just a summer sandwich tomato, it's called. Who knows what that is. But I only got a couple tomato plants. And then we got, of course, my peppermint had died out in my aquaponics. I'm going to plant it again in my aquaponics because I think I'll just split the root up and put half of it, because on those roots, those plants, you can split them up, split the roots up good. I'm going to put half of it in the aquaponics and the other half in a pot somewhere, a regular dirt pot, because mint spreads, and I'm not sure if I want it to spread. I know I wouldn't mind it spreading all out here, but I gotta get it to take in the ground first. So let's see, we got a bell pepper, more of my shadow in the way. Got bell pepper and I got, of course, you need your cucumbers. Do you know, in the grocery store, I went just to buy a cucumber because I was going to make tomatoes and onion and cucumber salad and can it. But the cucumbers were $1.30 for one darn cucumber. That is just ridiculous. So hopefully I get some cucumbers. I already have one growing all by itself, a volunteer from the seeds. But I got a cucumber. This is a pickling one, so I can pickle it. Because I like to make my own pickles. That's the main thing. I have to grow those cucumbers because I pickle them. And they won't pickle well if you get them from the grocery store because they're too old or ferment. They just don't keep the crispiness. You gotta have fresh pickles if you want that crisp to stay. So, alright. And then we got another, we have to get red hot peppers and some basil because basil's always good for when you're canning tomatoes. And that's it. That's all we're gonna do. And then I'm just working. I have some seeds. I am getting up. I'm doing seeds still. It's just not. It's too late for the vegetables. So I'm doing more of my medicinal seeds and stuff. So, in my greenhouse, we had a windstorm come through, and this greenhouse has been up for a very long time, like 4 years, and the plastic on it is horrible. The sun out here just eats everything and is deteriorated. Well, anywho, the wind picked it up. It just picked it up after, I mean, it's been out here for like years. It just picked it up, so I had to move it. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to Lowe's. They have an area where people bring back unwanted wood that's bowed and stuff. Well, that stuff's on sale. So I'm gonna, throughout the summer, just make my husband at least go check it out and buy any wood he sees if it's on sale and just collect it. And then I'm gonna just end up making me a stable greenhouse, because this plastic one, I'm not gonna spend another $300 on another one for it to just deteriorate like this. I mean, it did last a few years, but I'm ready to upgrade now. We'll see, but that's not until fall because it's just getting on summer. It's hot around here. Even though it's spring, we just skip spring. In California, you just skip spring and go straight to summer. So that's why we don't have time to lollygag and be growing no seeds here. We have to just go to the store and get them. So, also, see these wicking bags? We have a squirrel problem, and they eat my plants, and these are my few precious little plants. Normally I put enough in the ground to share with nature, but this time I'm not sharing, and I gotta let my garden bed rest. So over here on the other side of my medicinal garden, I have a big giant area for vegetables, and the soil seems to be a bit depleted. And last year my on the other side of this, out here, all out there, it just, none of the plants did very well. Unless you want to spend tons of money on fertilizer, I have to let it rest. And I'm letting the animals fertilize it, and just let nature do its job and give it a rest. So it's just, might as well that I didn't get all those plants started that I usually are able to. So I'm just gonna compact this in this next area on the other side, make it my medicinal garden too. I'm just gonna fill this up this year with medicinal plants. Just spread them all out, make more of them. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use these wicking bags. So I've used them and they're really good. So see that's a wicking bag, and then you place it in a container or something and put water in it, and it just sucks up water from the bottom. And what's cool about these bags is that things don't get root bound in them. So because it's called air pruning. So the air actually hits the roots. Let's see. Can you see that? I don't know if you can. So these bags, they're fabric bags, and the air hits the roots, and then it like prunes the roots so they don't get bound up, which is a cool thing. So I'm going to be planting my vegetables. I have a bunch of these. I mean, I've had them for years, and it works out real good. But I usually just do it for like my trees and stuff that I'm starting before I plant them in the ground. But I'm going to use them for my vegetables to keep them up and away from the dang squirrels and mice, because I just don't want to share this year. I don't have enough. So that's what we're going to do. And we're just going to keep it up high, probably on this table. Or, I don't know, keep it up in an area that the mice and squirrels won't come. Probably around here in my front area. So that's what we doing. That's that project. And then I have a lot of canning to do before summer hits, because once summer hits, I see the pressure's on here, because summer just really zaps you, you know. And I gotta get as much done as I can. And then my son wants his birthday party, so I have to really clean last thing I gotta clean is my garage for his birthday party. But I gotta get all that done before the heat hits us. And once that heat hits us, it's very debilitating, for me at least. And I just want to do nothing but swim for a month or two while that heat's like, we get between 100 and 110 degrees out here. So, and then if your plants aren't grown by the time that heat hits, they're not growing, because nothing grows in that heat. So that means I have to get all this done. I have 1 month for them to mature before the heat really hits. It's already gone. It's already like in the 80s and 90s right now. So we gotta get that going. Alright. So that's what we have to do around here, because I mean, it's just, once the heat hits, it's just done. I'm done. I can't be sitting out here gardening in this heat. So I gotta get everything ready before the summer comes, because it's just debilitating. You know what I mean, Joe Bain? So that's what we're doing around this place. We gotta get to it. Alrighty. So I'll update y'all on what I'm doing next. Bye bye.